Three questions to ask you in this video are you aware of your natural soul gifts and talents, your magic that's just like so natural and magnetic about you? Two, are you consciously creating with the knowing that time is an illusion, that all exists in the here and now? And are you reframing and refining any sense of the past, altering your present and merging and aligning with and time traveling into the future to be that version of you, even looking back in retrospect at now you, and perhaps telling you what to do, aligning with your future self as that already exists in a now reality, if you're doing that. And the third thing is, I can't remember what the third thing is. So, what is it? Are you open and curious to see where this video is going? Have you mastered the art of detachment? That's the third thing. And it's come up in the angel cards. So, first of all, are you aware of your natural gifts and talents? And what is the feedback telling you? If you're working with, as in the second thing, conscious reality creation, are you noticing shifts in your reality, glitches in the matrix, things shift in your 3D in the day to day, that when you wake up and you're going about your day, that you're seeing different experiences, new opportunities, new people, different frequencies that you're experiencing in your reality? Are you seeing the shifts? Or do you experience a kind of Groundhog Day where you're in a repetitive loop and the same thing is happening over and over? That's a sign that either you're in a holding station where you're recalibrating in your energy and you feel the reality hasn't quite lined up to where you are, or that you need to move, you need to act differently, you need to do some shift, you need to release or let go of something. And it's the energetic work or the movement, the embodied action that's going to shift things in your reality and bring about a different outcome. So it could be boldly moving on something. And this was coming to me now, it's coming back to me right now, just being dropped in. Where can you say, I'm no longer tolerating this. I'm not tolerating this anymore. Like, I'm not accepting that or whatever it may be. That you can be in a coexisting gratitude for something while boldly claiming and commanding, no, I'm not repeating that. I'm not accepting that anymore. That I'm commanding and demanding better. That you have to move on and you have to be the energy. Oh, wow, did you see that? That was like a white butterfly that stopped right in front of the camera. That was like right in front of my eyes and then flew off. Wow. Okay, so your natural soul gifts. One of mine is my ability to see higher timelines for people, to read their energy, to sense energetic blockages. I was doing sessions here this morning and really connecting with helping someone gain greater clarity on their path so they could shift into that anchored higher timeline. And feeling so much resonance and feeling that they benefited so much, that they felt in their joy, felt lit up, felt aligned, felt resonant with so much. And we're literally fine tuning their frequency in the now and shifting onto that new higher timeline as they left. Like the transformation was already there and has shifted. And what I felt and what I feel is coming up collectively, since we're in the Woodstake year, it's 2025, it's a 9 year, it's a closing out, it's a cycling, it's cycles closing and shedding and releasing things that are no longer coming forward with you into a year one next year, which is the pioneer, the leadership. It's the new beginning, it's a new cycle. So you're getting a taster of who you're stepping into, how you're activating the leadership within you, how a new change or new cycle is beginning, and it's a gestation period now of your rebirth of something new emerging from you in creative expression in your channeling, and how you're allowing more channeling and how you're communing more with the God Goddess force within you and allowing what emerges and what arises from within you in your creative expression. You're also invited to be in more lightness, in more playfulness, in your more childlike nature, in your spirit, in your core essence, in your it's light. There's not being so heavy or serious about things, yet being in your aliveness, your enthusiasm, your joy, your lighter, elevated states, and allowing them and shedding any fear, and knowing that fear is the illusion. And any subconscious programming that you're shedding is essentially shedding fear. And that's what all that is there in the subconscious is fear programming. When you override that and you see for what it is and don't allow yourself to stop yourself from following what does give you aliveness and alignment and joy, that you just are in it. You just go, you just move, you're taking decisive action. So you're not attempting to trust the universe and work on your energetics or your nervous system so much anymore, excuse me. You may feel jolted into new actions, inspired to just take a risk or to leap in ways that you go first, and then the universe responds to your new signal. And therefore, you simply have to draw in because you're commanding to the universe what you're desiring to create and experience. And coming into the third point of mastering the art of detachment, you can be in the energetics of, I'm good either way. It's all working for my benefit anyway. It's all unfolding for me. Everything is happening before me. And not fear so much the cause and effect and the consequences, yet if you know you're following your aliveness and your joy and what truly lights you up and makes you happy, you know that you're doing yourself a service in doing that and elevating yourself in vibration and doing something that's loving of you, kind of you, that's taking care of you, that's nurturing you, it's nurturing what gives you satisfaction and contentment and joy and happiness and excitement, and following that excitement and passion that gives you vibrancy, it gives you aliveness, it may give you a sense of adrenaline rush, and not to be following the dopamine hit, but what is really bringing you joy in your life. And that could be a quiet joy, it could be a contentment, it could be a satisfaction for stillness and steadiness. So take it as it resonates for you, and we all may need various different sensations at different moments of the day where you may feel called to rest more, you may feel called to act more, to move more, to break out of your comfort zone, to do something completely wildly different, because you have to change first. I mean, changing you, changing your actions, your habits, your patterns, your way of thinking, changing your personality in order to experience different in your reality and become the new version of you, to refine your self-concepts and be merging with that future version of you. What are they doing? How are they showing up? How are they living? What states are they embodying? How are they thinking? How are they feeling? How are they enjoying their life? And how are they in gratitude? And I really wanted to share this message of how when you're merging and aligning with your future version of you, who already lives and has and embodies the states of your desires, you would be so profoundly grateful. And the key to unlocking and merging with that version of you in the here and now and collapsing timelines and quantum leaping is being grateful for your desire as having already manifested. So how that would be right now, you're wanting to manifest the ideal relationship, how you would feel such peace and contentment or joy or satisfaction or bliss or sensuality within you, how you would feel expanded in love, how you would feel that you're in the energy of giving and receiving, how you're balancing the giving and receiving, that energy of Libra season and harmonizing relationship comes up quite strongly right now. As well, before we move into Scorpio season, which goes deeper into intensity and watery emotional experiences. So that's a question for you there. But if you're in the energetics of the end goal, you would be in the energetics of, I already have everything. Everything's already here. Therefore, you're not wanting anything. And that is a true secret to unlocking that sensation of manifestation and the wish fulfilled, since wanting nothing attracts everything. If you're in complete bliss and euphoria right here, right now, for whatever your circumstances may be, wherever you happen to be, how you're taking actions that align with how you were wanting to be feeling, and even doing something that you may not prefer, but knowing that better is unfolding, and therefore being in appreciation and ecstasy and joy and euphoria and bliss and gratitude and contentment, satisfaction for knowing that what you want wants you even more and is meeting you right here, right now. That you would not be looking for or seeking or wanting or wishing or hoping or waiting or looking, seeking validation or approval or anything, or thinking anything's bad or wrong or missing. Knowing that it's all working. Everything is working out for you. Everything is already here. You already have everything that you require, that the solutions are already here, that the creativity is already here, that everything has already been unlocked, and therefore there's such peace within your body. Like, it is done. There's nothing for me to fear or worry about. Resolution is right here, right now. I have everything. Thank you so much. All I require and desire is right here. Thank you so much. My dreams want me. Thank you so much. My goals and everything that I'm envisioning that I would love to experience. Thank you so much. Wow, it's here. and how you could be in deep gratitude. I'm feeling full tingles all through my body, goosebumps, spirit confirmation for me in saying, wow, if I can surrender to the magic of the now, knowing that I already have everything, how that connects me in deep, profound presence and gratitude. And it's so important that you allow that unfolding and where you will be moving towards the future version of you, not wanting to be distracted, not want to be caught up in certain things. You will know energetically if something is in the energy of distracting you or attempting to pull you off center, if it's not aligned with your vision, your purpose, or if it's adding to your enjoyment, your satisfaction, or it's teaching you something in the now moment. It's so important to allow yourself to be fluid and to flow with what is coming into your reality because everything is already here. And if you do that, you allow an unfolding, you allow yourself to be in your authenticity rather than pushing or forcing outcomes or pivoting or adjusting or molding yourself into someone that you feel is potentially not you or not the most authentic embodiment of you. But this was coming to me in an event I attended before where one person as a storyteller was so immersed in the now moment in telling his stories from a childlike energy of wonder, awe, glee, enthusiasm, and aliveness lit up with purpose and passion, and people who were listening to him were engrossed in it. And the host and the facilitator of that event was saying, yeah, got flat at one point because their energetics was so deeply focused on the next point in the agenda and the sales pitch and driving things forward and the outcomes that he wanted to acquire from that event. And the conversation fell flat rather than it being added to. And, you know, when two givers give to one another and things just grow and expand. So rather than amplifying the childlike glee and joy of the person who was speaking and allowing that energy to be amplified and to even magnetize through that fun and playfulness and curiosity, let's allow the unfolding in the now moment and see where it takes us. To get fixated on the objectives made the energy fall flat and brought it back into the speaker then falling flat and feeling they weren't being seen or being supported in the essence of who they are and how their energy could have been amplified and magnetized even more to them with ease for surrender to the now moment. So that is so important too, to allow yourself to be fully present to the magic of the now, knowing that you are merging with the future version of you who already has everything, and therefore you can be in full trust. And this had come up in my sessions this morning, and how you may feel that you're surrendering to trust, that you're allowing, that you're looking at things, but it's so important not to overanalyze and not to be too much in your logical mind or your thinking mind, since magic has no explanation. It just simply is. It's lived experience. It emerges. It happens in the now moment. It's something that cannot really be explained. It's just felt. And we know in retrospect, in looking back, wow, that was magic. Or you sometimes it can be witness to the magic in the now moment. And how you will be moving into towards the end of this year, not only attempting to regulate your nervous system and master your emotions and anchor in that trust, but leaping and moving and taking more decisive action, and being more in your masculine energy, perhaps, with that shift in knowing and awareness within you that there's no need to cultivate that trust because you are simply more trusting. You are just taking the action anyway because you're embodying the certainty. The certainty is already there. So you move, and you take action. And the move can be knowing that you can fully surrender to rest, as an example, not that it has to be something productive, but that you may feel a little bit sleepy and tired and immediately say, I'm resting, and complete surrender to that because you have more confidence of the certainty of trust that you are looked after, taken care of, provided for, cared for, and that serves your mission and vision, since you re-energize and recalibrate your field. That all unfolds even better than for you to be in resistance or to delay or postpone rest out of questioning that or hesitating or doubt or whatever energetics are behind that. That you take care of yourself better, you nurture your energy better, you're kinder to yourself, you're more in harmony with yourself, and you're allowing yourself to get better out of your energy. Let me know if that resonates with you. Or it's conversely, that you simply know what you're here to do, who you're here to be, and you take action, you don't procrastinate, you don't hesitate anymore. You just are more decisive, and you know the universe has got you. you're embodying that as I know the universe has got me. I know it's all unfolding in my favor. So I don't need to question this. I don't need to meditate on it. I don't need to align my chakras because I'm just going and I know the universe has got me. And when you're working on raising your vibration, it can feel like a lot of energetic work where you're trying to hold the energy of high vibes. And sometimes energetically that can take a lot when you've been doing that for some time. It's simply a mindset shift that you can allow yourself to feel tired or have an off day or not be so high vibrational, yet come back into the mind of awareness. I know this is all for my benefit. I know it's all working out for me. And it doesn't require you to do as much energetic work. It doesn't require you to hold as much energy. It's a simple gear shift within you of this is all benefiting me anyway. It's all unfolding for me anyway. It's all working out for me whatever happens, and that certainty being embodied within you. Are you feeling that certainty being embodied within you? It's a beautiful feeling to surrender to even deeper, greater trust in God, the trust in yourself, trust in the universe. And from the book, I'm guided to read on, I'm just going to find the page here again. It is on shining your light even more and following your authenticity, which I may share a picture on. Yeah, I'm feeling that I'm going to have to find that and share a picture on it. What your angel cards messages for today are kindness and detachment. In detachment, according to spiritual law, you can have anything that your heart desires, but you claim it and command it as already yours. So there's no waiting or seeking. You know that it is inevitable and already done. If your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you're attached to that thing or person. And the chain can bind you to a lower frequency and potentially keep you stuck. So your guidance here is to ask the angels to cut cords or ties that bind you to people or things so that you release everything and allow yourself to be liberated in lightness and expansion and in ease, knowing that you cannot be manipulated in that way and you are free in your spirit. It allows you to reclaim your power and to be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. And the affirmation says, I've released everyone and everything. My spirit is free. And it's true that once you release any resistance and you allow yourself relaxation in your body, you become a bit more receptive. And that is the trusting state, and that is the receptive mode. And that's where more can even be drawn to you. And you can magnetize more with ease and flow rather than feeling you have to constantly be doing. And your energy become more potently magnetic. Let me know if this has resonated. I'll share a little post about the section that I was drawn to in the book, which has affirmations on sharing more authenticity, just your authentic expression of yourself and shining your light even more brightly. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, for your messages and comments and emails recently. So appreciate you. Sending you lots of love and see you in the next one.